guys. So as you saw in the post, I'm going to be focusing on TvZ. I use the DeMuslim Build, so I wanted to just show this to you guys. So the thing I posted online, it's very basic. I would try to follow this video a little bit closer. And we'll just be doing it. I'm just going to camera lock on me so that I just can talk about the stuff as I do it, hopefully in the right order this time. No supply blocking or anything.
Additional.
So I know it's 18 minutes long. I'll try to speed it up where I can. This is the most straightforward version of the build. It really I just crushed this guy on my second push with some thors and some banshees and some marines. And he's totally not ready for it, you'll see. But there are other games where they might be able to hold your second push, but if they can do that, you already have a third up by then, and you can remax like crazy. So 10 depot, 12 racks. Around 14 I like to stop production by hitting Q and then T, and then building a supply depot there to deny some scouting opportunities for them, because obviously I don't have gas now. It might be beneficial to show them that, I guess, but you get it at 16 anyway, so it's up to you. You don't have to do it. So I do some scouting and find out where he is, and if I ever get the chance to, I always eBay block their natural, so throw that down. So 16 you get gas, 17 you're going to get your orbital, and then make sure you put your guys in gas and all that good stuff. So it basically turns into a 1 racks fast expand. So once you get your barracks, once you get your
is under attack.
Orbital command, and once you get your gas, you're just going to be doing constant marines, constant SCVs until about 20. And then at 20, you should have just about enough to...
Base is under attack.
Just about enough to get a command center.
SCV ready.
Now, I am getting a reactor on that barracks. You're not supposed to do that until after the command center, but again, it's optional. You do have the gas to do it. So I still got my command center down on 20. It just took a little while because of the extra gas I spent getting the reactor. So on around 21, you're going to throw down your factory, and you're not going to be doing any switching with it. It's just simply going to be producing Hellions one at a time. And so here's the tricky part. I'm going to try to make sure that we get this documented pretty well. So when you get to around 23 supply, what I do, and people that are good won't have to do this, but I cut supply for my barracks and my command center to be able to throw these all down at once. But what you need to do is you need to grab a bunch of SCVs from your main, which I should be doing. Yeah, here we go. So the order around here is barracks, engineering bay, bunker. So barracks, engineering bay, bunker. And you should be putting them all down at once, all at the ramp at your natural, to be able to create this wall off that would be pretty darn impenetrable to any sort of baneling bust they would want to do in the early game. So barracks, eBay, bunker, and I'm going to get my next orbital. And you're just trying to make Hellions one at a time, Marines 2 at a time, and keep going for SCVs. So I know I really don't have much in terms of army right now. I'm supposed to have $1,000 at around 6 minutes. I'm only at 400.
Complete.
But the walling's going to prevent me from having to fight too much, especially with the bunker as well. So as soon as the barracks finish, you can just send those SCVs back over to your natural. And again, as soon as these finish, you want to be throwing tech labs down on both of them. As you can see, I just got about 300 gas, and I'm only on one refinery, which is kind of cool. It doesn't require any tricky gas timings or anything. So,
SCV ready.
right when you can,
Ready to raise some hell.
get these in a position where you're still walled off, but you have 2 tech labs going on.
ready.
And then you're going to want to start stim first, then +1 attack, and then combat shield. So that's the order that's going to go in.
Complete.
So
SCV ready.
it started, I got stim right away.
Add-on complete.
So
Who wants some?
around the 8-minute mark, benchmark's 32 workers out of 29, which is pretty good. Probably the best I've done for a while, because honestly I do forget about SCVs. I hate it. So we'll speed up now. I'm just looking to pump out Hellions, SCVs, Marines. Try not to get supply blocked,
Additional
obviously,
supply depots required.
like I just did.
Additional supply.
And you want to be pushing out right when stim finishes, which should be around the 10 and a half minute mark. It really depends on how fast you can do the build. And also, what I did here, just to pause it for a second, right around the 9.5 minute mark, what I like to do is, in preparation for my push, throw down double gas geysers, or get double gas at each command center. Make sure you get your SCVs in there, and then as you're pushing across the field, you want to transition from a 3-1-0 into a 3-3-2. So you already have enough barracks. You want to immediately put a tech lab down here, 2 more factories, 2 more starports, or 2 starports, and then get an armory as soon as you can, and go right for the +1 upgrade. So that's what's going on there. Alright, so I guess we're back. Yeah, I just had to get a phone call real quick, so we'll get back into this. So, like we said earlier, you want to make sure that
SCV ready. We could use some help here. This
sure
better be good.
you get ready to throw everything down.
Research.
SCV ready.
And so, what you're going to be pushing out with, a little bit before stim finishes, combat shield just finished, +1's almost there. So if we look at the well, maybe not income, spending, it's a $1,850 army plus 2, 4, 6, 600 in research. So I'm at around 2,400, 2,500, and if you do it super perfectly, you can get around a $3,000, $3,500 army right there. And the point of the push, like you can see what I'm
Upgrade
doing here.
complete. Additional supply depots. Add-on. Research complete.
I'm making 2 starports, 2 more factories. So the point of this push is just to take out his third. You've got more than enough to do that with. So as you can see, go up here. And I think I just took out his drone, which is why I'm going to go push on the natural.
SCV ready.
If not, you want to focus on that third. So. As you can see, he did a pretty good job cleaning that up, but that's okay, because he doesn't have a third. If he did, I'd be a little worried if I didn't get a chance to take the third down. So you want to throw your tech labs down. I got the armory building. Slow this down a little bit. I put tech labs on the starports, because then you can still build
SCV ready.
medevacs if you want to, but I do go for banshees. And you're going to transition as quickly as you can right into mech for this second push, and he's really not going to see this one coming. Most people in Silver League anyway get stuck on banelings and lings forever. But if you come at him at the 14-15 minute mark with like 4 thors and a bunch of banshees and a bunch of marines, like the thors are just going to eat damage like nobody's business, and they're going to be kind of screwed. So as you can see in the production, 3 thors on their way. That's because I started the gas early enough and I still have plenty left. For 2 base, it should be about 52 workers max, so I'm right there. If I had a third already,
That's a negatory.
I'd be looking to
It's
keep
blocked.
making SCVs, but I think I'm doing pretty well right now. So I'm gonna be trying to expand behind this next push when the thors and everything finish up. So as you can see by the replay bar, this probably isn't gonna last too long. He's gonna get his butt kicked by this. So if you guys want a longer game, I've had to play somewhere they take out my second and third push, but eventually, with denying enough bases, you can easily shut them down using this transition into
Mineral
mech. So,
field depleted.
I guess I've got 2 more bases up now. Just going to check his third again.
Upgrade complete.
And also, if you can,
Piece of me, boy.
I didn't check yet. If you can, try to get +1 weapons at least for the thors. It makes such a big difference, and it makes them so much more powerful. So if you can grab that also, or at least get it started, that doesn't take too long. And then also maybe try upgrading your marines. I don't recommend double armory. I've never done it before. I don't know how well it would work or anything like that, but at least +1 attack for ground units. So this one right here, because it's going to make your thor so much more powerful. So I'm just going to check his third again, and I think I saw. Yeah, so the reason that I canceled this command center is because I saw his lings come across the middle of the field with my vision, so I just immediately canceled it and said scrap it. That's probably his whole army though, so I should go push with my marines that are at the watchtower. So it's exactly what I did,
Could use some help here.
and I'm able to easily shut down his third.
Additional
As you can
supply
see,
depots
still
required.
making 3 thors at a time with 2 banshees,
Could use some help here.
and I'm gearing up to do some serious damage. So here he comes
Mineral
back across the
field
middle of the
depleted.
field. And I'm getting another phone call, so I'm going to pause it again.
Additional supply depots.
We could use some.
Oh man, oh man, oh man. Alright, back into full screen. I think I forgot to pause, so now I'm all out of place here. I'm just going to start it back up. So
Mineral field
I see him coming
depleted.
back across the field. What I want to do, this is just a little thing that I like to do, is get his
Additional
flings to
supply
come up through
depots
this choke
required.
here.
Mineral field depleted.
It buys me time, and I mean, obviously he's not very good at spending his minerals, so he just blew like $600 right there. So even though that's not too big of a deal on his part, this is what I'm looking to do. So.
Want a piece of me, boy?
6 thors, I believe.
Engine screaming.
No, that's not my army. I have 6 thors, 4 banshees. With, as you can see, I got +1 vehicle weapons
Mineral
coming up,
field depleted.
+2 infantry weapons. So he's in some deep trouble right now. And this is what it's designed to do. The third, when you take down the third around the 10-minute mark, it's designed to slow his economy down, give you the time to mech up to this supply,
Armed and ready.
and then go over and try to do some damage. So
Upgrade complete.
Thor is here.
it probably would have been a good idea to check his
Engine
third,
screaming.
which I don't believe that I do. But he's going to try to throw stuff into me. And just to note, he just threw like more than $1,000 worth of banelings and lings into me, and if you look at what units I have left, I have 7 thors, 6 banshees, 16 marines. So I lost like 8 marines to a ton of his banelings because thors just tank damage, and I mean with 400 HP, it really is worth it to take advantage of that. So. At this point, Zergs don't really know how to tank like fast enough. I mean, I'm sure in higher leagues this would be pretty easy to stop her. But in Silver League, they just don't. And so when you're pushing in with this kind of army, they just don't know what to do. So you can kind of walk it through as natural, and that's going to be the end of the game. So if you need help with the build order, I might come out with another video showing maybe some sped up versions where this push gets shut down and what it takes to shut it down, but also how to overcome that. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I hope you guys learned the build, because it really does. It's been working really well for me against Zerg. Like I said yesterday, I think I was like 5-2 against them, so it's good. It's solid. It's good. It's good times. So yeah, if you like this and you want to see some other builds, just go check out my channel on YouTube, Lost Tutorials, or if you're reading this or watching this on my blog, then obviously you found my blog. So thanks guys, see you later.